Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. Alright, it's time for another Memory of Chaos video. I was not looking forward to the day when this guy finally shows up in the Memory of Chaos. I'm talking about this enemy right here, the Memory Zone meme. Luckily, however, the Memory Turbulence does benefit both my main DPSs really well, so it made it fairly easier for me to deal with. So any characters that spam a lot of skill points and use their basic attack and skill for damage will greatly benefit in this particular season. As for the teams, on the first half, I finally have my Mono Quantum team, featuring Zile, Silverwolf, the newly acquired Sparkle, and Fu Xuan. On the second half, I decided to experiment with Black Swan, Ting Young, Imbibitor Lunane, and Bailu. Honestly, I probably would have done better had I not brought Black Swan. I thought it'd be a good idea because she does Windbreak, DOT, which does synergize pretty well with some of the boss's mechanics, and she has a defense break on her skill, but it ended up just consuming too many skill points. I probably should have just brought Pela or Ruame. It probably would have generated or allowed my Imbiber Lunane to deal a lot more damage, as well as kept up with his skill point usage. But anyways, as usual, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Okay, so first half, Sparkle's technique, Fu Xuan's technique, and then we initiate the fight with Zile's technique. And we're going to buff up Zile and push her up. She's going to hit the main enemy there. And we're going to hit this little TV thing here because when you do that, he actually gives one of your characters energy. So that's really nice. Now we have Fu Xuan's ultimate. We're going to use it. Going to push up Zile again and use Sparkle's ultimate. We're going to gain 4 skill points here. Here we're going to keep hitting the main enemy here because when he dies, the fish that he spawns also will die, and they'll create a bunch of chain reactions along with defense breaks. Alright, here's Zile's ultimate on the robot. He is defense broken. Does a little over 100k damage, which is not too bad. Thank God for Fu Xuan's Matrix that prevents Sparkle from getting imprisoned there. The fish are going to hurt a bit and also defense down us, but it's fine. The robot will die shortly here. Or at least very soon. I'm gonna push up Zile again. I'm gonna hit the little TV thing here for the Resurgence proc. Just with the basic attack. Go into the robot. It's almost dead. Not quite there yet. Here I think I'm gonna go for the basic attack. Thinking about it. I still go for the skill. I guess I just wanted more energy regeneration since we have the spare skill points thanks to Sparkle. Here's Fu Xuan's ultimate for some heals, as well as giving Fu Xuan an extra life. She's been using it quite a bit. Alright, here we're going to kill that, get the Resurgence proc, and the fish, like I said, are going to die and cause a chain reaction along with the defense breaks. I'm going to push Zile up once again. I'm going to use the ultimate on both Sparkle and Zile. I think I can kill off the robot here. I don't quite remember actually. Do I kill it off? I do. Wow, 222k damage on that one Zile ultimate. That's quite insane. I don't even have her on the, what do you call it, the ultimate and follow-up attack set anymore. I have her on the Rutilant set. So that's actually quite surprising that it did that much damage. Alright, here's Silverwolf's ultimate onto Japard for the defense break. Push Zile up once again. Alright, there's the annoying shield from Japard. Unfortunately, I don't have Fu Xuan's ultimate. Usually I like to use Fu Xuan's ultimate to break the shield. Maybe I should have saved it earlier. Alright. And believe it or not, the Turbulence does do damage past the shield, but it does not break the shield. The shield gives his allies 1 instance of damage nullification. So I popped the soldier with Sparkle earlier. I thought I was going to get the Resurgence proc here, but we were a little bit short. A little bit unlucky. So that kind of sucks. If I got the Resurgence proc on that soldier, I'm pretty sure we could have killed Japard with the skill into the ultimate for Zile. Sparkle is gonna once again push Zile up. I believe here we just basic attack and then we use the Resurgence proc skill into Japard here. Doesn't quite kill him, but the Turbulence... Oh, the Turbulence didn't even kill him. He has 1% HP. Japard's hanging in for dear life right there. I think I just used the skill because we have a lot of extra skill points. There is the ultimate from Silverwolf for the defense break. We're going to save the ultimate here because I want Zile to be the one that weakness breaks the... What do you call it? The robot, and I want her to get the Resurgence proc from Japard. Okay, unfortunately I didn't use my ultimate there in time. So we're going to have to use it after, a little bit energy inefficient, but it doesn't matter. We're going to clear off the first half here shortly, before the end of the cycle. Buff up Zile real quick, and then use her ultimate. And this should finish her off, or the robot off. Alright, there you go, that's the first half. Second half, Black Swan's technique, 2 Ting Yang techniques, into a Bailu technique, into an Imbibitor Lunane technique to start off the fight. We're going to spam the 2 key immediately so we can give energy to Lunane and buff him up as well. Bailu's going to do a little tail attack, tail whip. And then we're going to defense break with, what do you call it, Black Swan's skill here. We actually have enough skill points for the level 3 enhanced basic attack thanks to Imbibitor Lunane's technique from earlier. Straight into his ultimate, into another enhanced basic attack level 3. Here we're going to hit the Centaur most likely because the other mob or the other enemy has resistance to lightning. And he's going to heal up a bit here. Actually, that's quite a bit, but I decided to weakness break the Centaur instead because he does a lot of damage with his not his kick, but whenever he charges up that arrow and it hits one of your allies, it does a lot of damage and it CCs them. I think we're going to hit the Centaur again, and then we're going to use the, what do you call it, Ting Yang's ultimate here on Lunane before he does his enhanced level 3 basic attack. 200k, not bad. They're almost dead. I choose to just go for a level 2 enhanced basic attack here. Honestly, probably could have just done a regular basic attack and then use the rest of my team to finish off the enemies, but it's whatever. Alright, here's the annoying enemy, the meme, the death meme. Alright, there's Black Swan's ultimate. Not very useful here since we don't have any other characters besides herself that deal DOT. But like I said, she's kind of just here for the defense break and the wind weakness break as well. Ended up not really helping because she ends up being the one getting killed and being turned into a cocoon or whatever that thing is, as you can see here shortly. A little eyeball creepy looking thing. But thankfully the Turbulence kills off the mob, so she gets freed immediately and we can use her ultimate here. But yeah, I definitely believe Pella or Rame would have been a better choice as another support or debuffer on my team. I probably would have finished this run one cycle earlier than I did. Gonna pop that Bailu ultimate because Black Swan's not looking too healthy. She looked like she's about to die again. Don't worry, she dies multiple times. If you count that ability that this mob does as a death. As you can see here, we're struggling with skill points now because Black Swan's not fast enough. Oh, and apparently you get full energy once he switches phases or goes into a second phase, so that's a little bit of a help. The Bailu ultimate here definitely is going to save my team. Alright. Ting Young ultimate into Lunane before he does his level 3 enhanced basic attack. Yeah, the defense break definitely would have helped here from Pela. Alright, here we go. In the second phase, he kills, quote unquote, 2 of your allies. I'm not sure if it's based on the turn order or their speed or something. But luckily it didn't target my Lunane. If this mob ever targets my Lunane or main DPS as one of the kills, it's pretty much over. Because it will take you a literal eternity to break them free from the eyeballs here. So we free Bailu, and then their Turbulence frees Black Swan. So we heal up everyone with Bailu's ultimate, and then we use Black Swan's ultimate as well. Here we just basic attack, we're out of skill points. If we buff up Lunane, he won't have enough skill points to even attack, so there'd be no point, honestly. Bailu's almost dead, which is really concerning, but I don't heal her because we're about to almost kill the enemy. He's short by 2% HP. So I decided to use this, buff up Lunane so he gets his ultimate, so we can finish off the boss 1 cycle earlier than if I didn't do this. Actually, I think Black Swan might have been able to kill him. Anyways, there you go. There's the fight with 23 cycles remaining. Alright, like usual, I'm going to go over my characters and their builds fairly quickly. Starting off with my Zile, she's mostly unchanged, but here are her stats for those of you who have not been watching my videos. Her light cone, cruising in the Stellar Sea, S5. Traces almost maxed out. These are her relics. As for Eidolons, she does not have any. Alright, next is my Silver Wolf. These are her stats. Light cone, of course, is before the tutorial mission starts at S5. Traces. Relics. 4-piece musketeer. As for Eidolons, she's at Eidolon 0 as well. Alright, next is Sparkle, as she's about to disappear apparently. These are her stats. I would like a little bit more crit damage, but I do have some of her traces not unlocked yet. And I would like her on a broken kill set, but currently I have her on just a broken set, because I couldn't have the perfect pieces for her. If I gave her a broken kill set, she wouldn't have enough effect resist, and her speed would be like around 140 or something. I got her to 161 or 162 speed. The speed threshold is 161, so I'm pretty happy with the speed. But like I said, just missing out on the broken kill set right now, and she's not even level 80 yet. As for Light Cone, I put her on the Bronya Light Cone, but the battle isn't over. I probably have to build another one of these later on, as when I do pull Bronya, I probably want to put her on this Light Cone as well. So, there you go. Traces, here you go. Fairly, not really underinvested, but I do need more investment. There's some effect resist I can give her, obviously more crit damage. The health is whatever, she's fairly tanky enough. But, yeah. Definitely, once the double rate event comes, I will be putting more investment in her traces. These are relics. Have her on the 4-piece speed set. It's funny because I have some pretty decent, like, crit damage speed set gear, specifically for Bronya, but I never pulled her. Instead, they came out with Sparkle, the new character, who uses pretty much the same gear as Bronya, so I was like, finally, I have a use for all this gear that I've been saving up. I'm pretty sure I've thrown away quite a few of them too, before I realized how good crit damage is on this particular set. I mean, by the time I realized, I started keeping all of them. Anyways, this is the rest of her gear. Yeah, she needs a broken kill energy regeneration rope with better substats. I don't have one currently, and this one's okay on her. I mean, the speed's really great. I kind of wish it would have... The speed and crit damage are really nice. I kind of wish it had effect resist as one of the other substats, but I mean, it rolled pretty well too. It basically rolled perfectly for either Bronya or Sparkle. This is a perfect, or not a perfect, but a really good piece for either of them. As for Eidolons, she does not have any as well. Okay, and for the last member of our Mono Quantum team is Fu Shren. These are her stats. Lycone is day 1 of my new life at Superimposition level 1. I actually think I have a copy of this that I have not superimpositioned yet, but whatever. These are her traces. Once again, a little bit underinvested. Probably need a few more points in her ultimate. The effect resist and health are also pretty nice to have as well. I'm probably going to ignore the crit rate nodes, however. This is her relics. She's on a 2-piece HP and speed set. And a 2-piece HP set for the planar ornaments. As for Eidolons, she's also at Eidolon 0. Okay, here's Black Swan. Probably wasn't a good idea to put her on the team, but I don't know, I wanted to spice things up. These are her stats. And besides, she needs more improvement as well. I don't have enough effect hit rate, attack, or speed on her if I were to use her on as a main DPS on my DOT team. Her Lycone is Eyes of the Prey at S3. I probably just need 1 or 2 more copies of this, and then her effect hit rate will be at a good enough level. I mean, it's already at a decent level, but I would like her to be at 120, basically. These are her traces. I need more investment. I obviously want her talent to be completely maxed out. That's where the majority of her damage is. And I also want this wind damage node. But like I said, waiting for that double rate up to come. These are her relics. Honestly, I've been farming this domain for the longest time for both Kafka and Black Swan, and I've just been getting mid-gear. I mean, they're not terrible, and they're usable. I also need to work on their planar spheres as well, but I have to finish the 4-piece set for this first. Relic grinding. Gotta love it. Eidolons, she's at Eidolon 0. Okay, next is Ting Young. These are her stats. I almost got her to 174 speed, or was it 173? It's either 174 or 173 speed as the next speed breakpoint. Unfortunately, my relics aren't cracked enough. For her Lycone, she's using Dance 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 at Superimposition 2. These are her traces. I'll probably put more investment into them once, like I said, the double rate up comes. There's definitely more improvement to be done. Relics, I moved her back to the 4-piece Musketeer set because I was doing a Imbibitor Lunane team with Ting Young, Imbibitor Lunane obviously, Sparkle, who had the 4-piece speed set, so obviously I didn't need 2 of those sets, and then a Sustainer as the last one. And I just didn't feel like putting her back on the speed set. I was just too lazy, so I kept the Musketeer set on her. It gives her more speed regardless because as you can see here, I have some pretty cracked Musketeer pieces. They're pretty cracked. Then the 2-piece Broken Keel as well. As for Eidolon, she is at Eidolon 3. Alright, it's your turn, Imbibitor Lunane. These are his stats. He's mostly unchanged, so for those of you who've been keeping up with my Honkai Star Rail videos or Memory of Chaos videos, it's all roughly the same. Relics. I will say though, his relics do need more improvement. I've been working on them for so long though. Relic RNG is just not on my side apparently. As for Eidolons, you guys should already know, he's at Eidolon 2. Okay, last but not least is our healer, Bailu. These are her stats. She lost a little bit of effect resist. You'll see why later on when I go over her relics. Light Cone, she has perfect timing at S2. Traces, I'm pretty much done, even though they're glowing and saying, hey, you have resources, you can level this up. No, I'm good. I'm done with Bailu. I might do this node. No, that's still a lot of resources. I'm probably just done with Bailu. These are her relics. I moved her away from a 2-piece speed and 2-piece HP because I needed a 4-piece Hackerspace set, and since my Ting Young was on the 4-piece Musketeer set, I decided to give it to Bailu, which kind of messed up her effect resist and made her a little bit slower, but she's still within the 147 speed breakpoint, so it turned out to be okay. And there wasn't really any like particular hard CC that Bailu needed to resist, like a Kafka Dominate or something, so it's perfectly fine. Anyways, these are her relics. I'll probably change them later on when I need to switch out my teams for pure fiction. As for Eidolon, she's at Eidolon 0. Okay guys, well that's going to be it for this Honkai Star Rail video. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next Honkai Star Rail video. Peace.
Wanna spar? Disappear!